Happy Mother's Day to all you wonderful moms. Thank you for all that you've done and all that you do. You're incredible and very special. God bless each of you. Well, since it's Mother's Day, I want to pay tribute to my mom and something that happened. You know, Jesus said we testify to the things that we have heard and to the things that we have seen. Well, this is one of those testifying moments. Way back in 1996, I was in the restaurant business back in those days. And we had a Bonanza Steakhouse in those days, and we had opened up a new restaurant called Coach's Family Restaurant in honor of my father-in-law. And it was the 10th day of the new operation, and my sister Melody's daughter, Austin, was having her first birthday at my mom's house. So we had one of the family get-togethers, as we often do. And we had been there on that Saturday evening celebrating Austin's birthday as a family. My brothers and sisters and their families were there. And then, you know, just like any get-together event, it began to come to an end. And people began to leave, you know, little by little. Well, me and my 3 children, we were the last to leave. And Mom was sitting in her chair to my right. There was a nightstand with a lamp in between us, and I was in the love seat. And we had been watching Miss America, Miss Universe, something like that. She enjoyed that. And well, as the night progressed, I told her, well, Mom, it's time for us to go. So I told my kids to gather their things and let's head to the van. So I get up and I lean over to my mom in her seat, and I gave her a hug. And I said, Mom, I love you. She says, I love you too, Dennis. I get up and have my kids, and we're headed out the kitchen door into the garage to head out to the van. Mom, she had an arthritic knee, and, you know, for her to get up, it would be a trial. She had a little limp to her, but she got up and followed us out. She walks to the end of the garage. I walk the kids to the van. They get in the van, and I said, well, Mom, guess I'll see you later. She said, okay, baby. I walked to the front of my van, and I heard something. It was almost like I walked into something that kind of stopped me. It was very gentle, not abrasive, and I heard some words from the other side. I'm testifying to something I heard, folks. And this is what I heard. Tell your mom you love her again. Well, I thought immediately back, well, I just told her I loved her in the house. Well, I knew this was on the supernatural, as our elders teach us, and so I acted on it. I turned to look. My mom had started walking back toward the kitchen door. I couldn't see her. I said, hey, Mom. She said, yeah, baby. I said, you know I love you. She said, I love you too, son. She goes inside the house. I get inside the van. We have about 30 minutes to go to get to the house, and I've got my little spiritual antenna up, so to speak, kind of hoping maybe I would get some follow-up to that. I knew I'd heard something not of this world. I knew it was supernatural. Tell your mom you love her again. And it was a sweet, gentle voice. Why did you have me tell my mom that I loved her again? I just told her I loved her in the house. I didn't get a reply. Got home, put the kids in bed. I went to bed, woke up the next day. I'm back up at the restaurant. It's Sunday now. That's on my mind. Tell your mom you love her again. Wondering why. And about 9 o'clock, I'd got I'd opened the safe to get the day's money out for the cash register, and I'm walking toward the cash register and the phone rang. And we didn't have cell phones in those days. I backed up and I grabbed the phone and I said, "Thank you for calling Coaches. May I help you?" And my dad was on the other end. You could almost not recognize him. He was so shaken up, crying, just crying. I said, "Dad, what's wrong?" And he barely got it out, but he got it out. He said, "Son, I'm at the hospital. They think your mom's had a heart attack and they don't think she's going to make it. Hurry. Hurry, son," at Fort Polk, Louisiana. Well, I about dropped that drawer. I thought, no. Well, I told the people that worked for us, this, that. They said, "Go, Deno." They love my mom. And I got to go. They said, "Go, we got it. Don't worry about it, we got it." So I got in my vehicle and I'm headed up to Fort Polk saying, "No, please God, no, not Mom. Not Mom. Mom kept us together. You know how you beautiful moms are. And she was one of those. She loved her children. She loved her grandchildren. Well, it took me about 25 minutes to get to the hospital there, and I remember the elevator doors opening up, and I walk into on the floor where she was at, and there was a doctor and a nurse there, and they said, "Son, can we help you?" I said, "Well, my mom's here. They think she's had a heart attack, and I'm here to see her." And he looked at me, put his hands on my shoulder. "Oh, Lord," and he said, "You know how it goes." He said, "I'm sorry, son. I know your mom. She didn't make it." I ran. They told me where she was at. I ran in that room. Dad, my brothers, sisters, families were there. And Mom, she was gone. I didn't tell my dad or anybody what I'd heard for a few days. But I sure did think about it. Tell your mom you love her again. Friends, we won't have our moms forever. I urge each and every one of you, never miss out on the opportunity to let your mom and your dads know how you love them, how you appreciate them, how you thank God for them, because you never know when that day will be, when you wished you had that hug, that delicious supper, the way she would handle your children, and all the other things that come with a beautiful mom's heart in our lives. Friends, God is real. Heaven is real. The spirit world is real. Jesus came from that world to bear witness to the truth, and he told us everything that he had heard from the Father and had seen. And he marveled the world with the walk of Emmanuel inside the mortal flesh, inside the man Christ Jesus. My mom, Dad, after I told Dad what happened, I said, "But Dad, why didn't he just tell me what was going to happen?" He said, "Probably, son, we don't understand everything or know everything, but maybe it was that he knew you couldn't handle that. But," he said, "just think what he allowed you to have from your mom. The last words she said to you on this earth was she loved you. And another thing he was saying is all is well. All is well. Friends, truly, they that leave this world in the Lord, all is well." God bless you folks. Happy Mother's Day, moms.